Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua was hosted for a media interview by Lydia Tet of Omega TV in the UK. And in this video, I want us to analyze what was discussed by the duo. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, there are large tracts of land in Kiambu and other regions of Mlima Kenya, which this corrupt government has stolen for their own use. And Gachagua is sending a warning that any single person who purchases those properties and constructs their house, they should not cry after William Ruto loses in 2027 and the same houses are demolished. Here's a tip.
Especially that land in Kiambu, the Kasarin land. Anybody who is going to buy that land belongs to Bogwa, and everybody knows. It's been taken by Kipchumba Murkomen and Oscar Sudi and William Ruto. They want to subdivide that land and sell it to Kenyan investors. I want to put them on notice that anybody who buys that land next year in October, you lose your land. The land for Mrs. Magogo, the widow of the late other Kenyanjui Magogo, 98 acres near Kiambu Road, has been taken. Anybody who buys that land, those titles will be cancelled when we take over, and that land restored to Mrs. Magogo. Woe unto you if you have spent your money to these government officials.
Yeah. And that goes for affordable housing also. Do not buy those things. Because once this administration loses elections, they will delete your payment record as a way of punishing you for not voting for them. Avoid any business with government at all costs. Unless you're a cartel, then it's all good. Number two, now that Rigathi is going to contest for the presidency, he was asked by Lydia if he has identified a running mate. And this was Gachagua's response.
Getting a running mate who can mobilize serious numbers to help you to become president. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park.
But do you have people in mind, though? Not telling us, but you have people in mind that you're thinking.
Oh, yeah. I have several options.
People, right.
I have several options.
Okay.
All informed in compatibility.
Yeah.
Somebody I think we can work with.
Yes.
Number two, the numbers he or she can bring to my bid for me to be successful, because for me to be president I need 50+1. I have quite a substantial following, but I need to top it up, and for me to top it up I need a very serious running mate with serious numbers, and those are considerations that we are making as we move on, as we go on. Yeah, it's not easy to pick a running mate. If you are very serious contender and if you want to be president, you must pick right. Yeah.
The truth is, if Gachagua is cleared to run, he has only 3 options for deputy. The first is Kalonzo, but Kalonzo has zero interest in supporting someone else for a 3rd or 4th time. He deputized Kibaki, he's been Raila's running mate twice, even once he was relegated further down because of Martha Karua. Now for him to go and deputize Rigathi Gachagua, that will dishearten the people of Ukambani, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Rigiji won't get their support. That much is obvious. The second option Gachagua has is Edwin Sifuna, but there is a problem with Sifuna. Sifuna impeached Rigathi Gachagua, and in so doing declared that he does not resonate with the leadership of Rigathi Gachagua, because how can you impeach somebody as deputy president, then a few months later you are deputizing this person as you support him to go become president? It just doesn't make sense. Minus the impeachment, it would have. So the only 3rd person who I feel fits Rigathi Gachagua as a deputy is George Natembeya. The only challenge Natembeya has is finances. He does not have the money to play national politics, and that is something that Gachagua solves. Gachagua is a billionaire. Natembeya has the heart and the strength and the might to do what needs to be done. So far, if Gachagua is looking for a deputy, Natembeya would fit him perfectly. Sifuna, like I said, it doesn't make sense. You don't impeach and then support. Kalonzo has played second fiddle all his life. Now it's his turn. He won't take anything else as an option. In fact, him being told to deputize Rigathi would be the end of cousins, from how I see it. Number 3, Rigathi Gachagua has fully let the cat out of the bag in regards to why he knows everything that happens in government, because he's always in the know. Anasema mafuta itapanda by 40 shillings in 2 weeks. It does. How does he know all this? He finally explained it. Here's a tip.
Because I've been around. I was deputy president. I have people in government, and I was also a civil servant for a long time. In fact, Kenyans are shocked. Anything I say is true.
You know a lot.
I know, because I am government. I joined government at the age of 22 when I left university. I grew through the system. In every ministry, I know more than half the population at a personal level. 3 names, so and so. So I am a walking information box. I have information at my fingertips. Anything, I'm ahead of William Ruto. In fact, I am briefed better than he is briefed, because most times he doesn't know what's going on. Many times he hears things from me.
That intel is amazing, but I hope Gachagua has much more than intel. I hope he has agents within the IBC so that pia wanaweza kupanga namna hii, because we need all hands on deck to remove the tyrant. Kando na intelligence, we also need agents within all levels of government. Watu watakuwa wanatuambia hapa wanataka kuiba na wanaiba kiwango fulani. Kwa hivyo ukisubsidize unasubsidize pande ingine namna fulani. That is of course if they decide to hold a very unfair bias election. But if it is free and fair, may the best man win. But kama ni siasa chafu, then let the dirtier pig win that election. Tuone nani ni mchafu zaidi. Although I hope it doesn't ever come down to that, but with the kind of people we are dealing with, if you go there playing clean politics, utaoshwa mwosho moja na usikuje kulia ukituita maandamano. Whoever the presidential candidate of the United Opposition will be, that goes to you. So yeah, that's that, guys. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. So with that is today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.